Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Live Arena with Gavin Masters. Here we go. So I have kind of a half thought out plan here. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Halloween. Tomorrow, I'm going to be very Halloweenish. I'm going to pick nothing but undead champions, demons, particularly the ones that look very Halloweeny. I'm going to go with Madame Ceres. I'm going to go with Miscreated Monster. I have Brachus the Shifter. Honestly, you know what? I'm going to build Brachus the Shifter, and I'm going to use him in Arena. That's a promise. I have more champion training to do today anyway. I've been wondering who to make next. I think it will be him. I should really concentrate on who I need to pick, huh? Here. I'll go with these two. I feel like they're never wrong. Honestly, when I see a Warlord and I don't see an Arbiter, I probably should respond with an Arbiter, just so I have somebody who's faster, so that I can then ban their Warlord anyway, and they can ban my Arbiter anyway, and then I just know who I'm bringing. Duchess and Candrafawn, very good pair. I'd love to break up this pair. I might not be able to. There's going to be a lot of block debuffs, so it's going to be difficult to bomb this team. I think I'm going to go for the Helicath paradigm for my very first fight of the day. This is a team I'm at least familiar with. I know how the five of them can work together. I suspect he's going to ban Helicath and then maybe try to shut down Monkey King with Rhonda. I'm going to get rid of Warlord. That's probably what he's expecting, just because that destroys my ability to respond. Oh, but he's getting rid of the Monkey King. Yeah, Sun Wukong, honestly, I don't think he's broken. So Plarium, please do not nerf. But he's awesome, and everyone has him. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to go with the accuracy. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, Plarium, if you're looking for champions to nerf, you know who to nerf. I know you already know who to nerf. Everyone knows who you're supposed to nerf. Now, Mr. Burrito doesn't want you nerfing Taras, and you know what? Because I get to use his account now sometimes. Okay. We can leave him OP. But Marichka, she's got to change. She has to change. That was the name of my last video. I don't want to be a broken record about it. Marichka can be handled, but in Live Arena it makes it a lot harder because it means you want to bring two champions that shut her down. But I'm getting outside of the task at hand. Let's focus on this fight. So, this is an obvious opening. She can put up those block debuffs, so my hexes won't be as effective. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Actually, no, I'm not. No. I just fooled myself. For a second there, I thought I brought a bomb team. I didn't. I can just bring block debuffs. Or block damage. Gavin, drink your tea. Wake up. So, we need to get rid of Rhonda, because she's scary. We need to get rid of Duchess, obviously, or the fight doesn't end. I'll save the cleanse for a little bit later, in case I need it. Rhonda seems to be the only debuffer on the team. So I can basically just wait for her to do her passive shutdown move, and then cleanse it off immediately. As long as I can keep everyone alive here, that's probably the way to go. Do I target Duchess? Of course I do. It's just time to put the shield up. No, it's not yet time. Hmm. Nah, this isn't looking so good anymore. I have to somehow chew through that Duchess and stay alive, and Rhonda is very good at shutting down my passive. Oh, and look at that, she's got Swift Berry, as if she needed any more help. Alright, well, let's keep whittling away at that Duchess. She's very resistant to any kind of damage. And now my passive is shut down. So that's going to make life really, really hard. Should I give up? I should probably give up, eh? I think this fight is basically over. I know I can theoretically win from here. Theoretically. But I've got a long day ahead of me. I'm gonna just resign. Good game. Missed the name. I'm sorry. I apologize. But good game, whoever you were. I mean, I could check the logs at the end. You shut me down right and proper. Very good use of Rhonda. So tomorrow, I want to use Vlad because he's Dracula basically. He's Raid's discount Dracula. So you gotta have Dracula. You gotta have Frankenstein's monster. You gotta have the witch. Those three have to be on the roster, and you gotta have the werewolf. So I will build Brackus the Shifter just for Halloween. I think that's gonna be a fun time. Maybe I'll try to use Morrigan as my speed lead, because I will probably need one. Miscreated Monster is going to be good enough. I don't know if he's really good enough for Live Arena at support. I think I've never seen Miscreated Monster in Live Arena before. Or if I have, it was in the early days when I was climbing through the bronze levels. I really wish I'd started back then. It'd be exciting to see me climb through the bronze and the silver, because honestly, I think I may have already plateaued. I don't know how I'm going to beat a lot of the players that I'm facing now. A lot of them are just too stacked. And I knew this would happen when I was getting into it. I don't know what rank you have to reach to be able to unlock Quintus, but I gather that it's high. That it's a high bar. So Siphi and Harima, huh? Siphi's another great Halloweenish champ. I do not have Siphi. Or Rotos, for that matter. So, I think I'm going to go for the bombs. That Kymar worries me just a little. But whenever I see Kymar, I think if he's the only strip champ, he's only got a 25% chance of stripping both my bombers. Although if he strips whichever stripper I have, Siphi could put up block debuffs and then I might not be able to bomb out the team. RNG atop RNG, basically. But this is the plan, I think, that has the best chance to work. I suppose I could go for something more classic, like I could take Pythion, Duchess, and a couple of nukers and be in a longer, more drawn out fight. But with Harima, that's the thing. Harima already ignores half of your defense ignoring effects from the outset, and it just gets worse as the battle progresses. And she is toxic to demons, so Duchess would have problems there. If I wanted to bring Canderfawn, that wouldn't be a good idea. And Canderfawn might be one of my best 2 or 3 nukers, the other being Leorius. And is there a third? Wow! Well, we got screwed this time. We just got screwed. I mean, maybe we'll be okay if Heffrak weak hits a bunch. I can't even strip those buffs, though. I think we're dead. I think it's time to admit that we're dead. So, good game, Opopo. Opopo, Opopo, Opopo. So, we're 0 for 2. So, we're fighting Gura Okja. Anybody seen the movie Okja? Beautiful movie, honestly. Great movie. Strongly recommend. For anybody who wants to see a movie that's fun and has all of the feels. So we're dealing with a speed paradigm with a strip. Well, cleanser. This makes sense. Let's see, what other really fantastic nukers do I have? Are we sorted? We're sorted. See, Rotos and Mortu Macabre. Those are the 2 that I want. I also have Ragash. I keep forgetting about Ragash. So at this point, I definitely want bombers. It's just about impossible to do anything else with a team like this. I don't like dealing with Rotos in long drawn out fights. He builds momentum until he starts blocking your revives. And even then, it's hard to have a long fight when you're fighting Rotos. If he gets going at all, you're pretty much dead. So I could try to... This guy's got the polymorph. He probably doesn't have that much accuracy, though. Unless he's got an unorthodox build, which Okja might have an unorthodox build. This guy can strip, though, and we could get screwed again just by the strip. It's a tough call, but I'm going to get rid of him. And I'm losing a bomber. Okay. So we'll take the accuracy. Since I'm keeping the Monkey King this time, he's got a good enough chance of getting back up, as long as I don't do anything to anger his Mortu Macabre. Because he definitely wants to peril my Monkey King as quickly as he can. So I've already got the opportunity to bomb everyone. Oh, nice. This is looking pretty good now. Tick down the time on these bombs. I think it's pretty much already over for you. Ugh. Unbelievable. She has Swift Parry. Alright, let's put a couple more bombs on him if we can. Why not? Really, we just gotta wait for his turn to come up and then he's gonna die. I don't even want to try to sheep him just in case. Oh wow, that is a tanky boy. I think he's basically still dead even just from the poisons. But good game, Okja. So let's see. I mentioned the werewolf, the vampire, miscreated monster, and the witch, and Morrigan. That's 5 really like classic Halloween champions. Who am I missing? Can anybody think of anybody else that seems very Halloweeny? I mean, UDK makes sense as a very Halloweeny champ. He also makes sense in this case just to counter Monkey King. Let's see. This guy also makes sense. I'll take these two. Yet another reset champion or shutdown champion. So I guess she's both technically, but it's more the shutdown I worry about. So let's bring something that can deal with that in case I need to eliminate someone else. Just in case. These two can actually function pretty well, even if she shuts her stuff down. And this is part of why I'd love to pull tomorrow for Kymar. What am I saying? Tomorrow is when Kymar is available, not UDK. So on Halloween, I'm going to pull for second Kymar. Wish me luck. Because if I can get a second Kymar, I'm definitely going to get a reset Kymar. I'll make him really resistant, and then I'll try to withstand these teams. I don't know how well that's going to work, though. Or do I want to try Helicath? I'll try Helicath. Why not? And let's get rid of her. I'm losing UDK. All right. So I'll still take the defense. It's amazing the range in Sun Wukongs there are. I've seen some extremely fast and extremely accurate Sun Wukongs who aren't really nukers. This is one of those times. All right. We'll strip that stuff off. We got our work cut out for us if we want to get rid of both revivers. Youch. So that's no good. How hard can I take him? Not really hard enough. So I'm not going to be able to win. So, good game. I suppose I could try to build my Ramen 2 to hit harder, but I really like having him available as a debuffer. So we're up against DM Alexievich. UDK. Alright. I'll take the Monkey King. We'll take the Dragon. And of course, the Pumpkin King here, this guy. I'm blanking on his name. Jack? Is that his name? The Jack-o'-lantern? Very Halloweeny. I do not have him. He would be a fun champion. He looks like a fun champion. I don't know that he's necessarily an OP champion, though. Alright. I think I'll go for her. There's a lot of polymorph here already. Not sure what to expect. But I think we can safely grab a bomber. Unless I want to go for more traditional nukers. It's too late. Let's try to bomb them. Bomb them! What am I, the American government? Or the Israeli government? Or the Palestinian government? Okay, I've just made myself sad. I'll take another bomber and hope for the best. So the way I want to do this is get rid of Ultimate Death Knight. Honestly, he's got a lot of polymorph. Polymorph is probably going to kick on somebody anyway. I think this is my best chance right here. Lots of stone skin. We're going first. That's never a great sign. Although, I think everybody's going first. So let's... I don't know. I'm going to hit her. Decrease her turn meter. Try for the bombs. Hey, look at that. We got bombs on everybody. Doesn't matter. He's going to cleanse them off. That is not great. That is not great at all. Try to take away all these buffs. We try to take away all these buffs. I think she can cleanse again, but it's still really hard now that I've already dropped all my bombs. Because I think basically first chance he gets, Ragash is going to kill everyone. We might be able to stay standing. I can put up this resistance. I still have the Monkey King. He can get something going. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I got a cooldown thing. Too bad I can't get anybody anymore. So let's hit someone. How hard? 50k. I get the sense I didn't ignore all of his defense that time. So, losing him. But we can try put some bombs and some sleeps on everyone else. Didn't manage to get him. Does he have the cleanse again already? Guess we're about to find out. We could try to stun him. Ooh. Or outright drop him. That's nice. Here, let's drop this guy too. So she can pick somebody back up. That is the correct choice, probably. Let's try to keep the pressure on Pythion. He gets his guy back up. Keep that pressure on Pythion. Oh no! We got sheeped. We got sheeped. Ah, bloody broken polymorph. Plarium, please nerf. fight was going so well until then. He's got the block damage up again. This sheep is slow as hell. This is another one of the big problems with Polymorph, is it's just boring. Now I'm just sitting here looking at a sheep. I want my champion back. What am I looking at? Not looking good. Don't go for him first. Go for her first. You want to make sure my son Wukong doesn't revive, don't you? You want to win, don't you? Alright, so I have another chance. Let's see how well this works. Can we ignore enough defense? Nope. He's really tough though. That was like 63 and he still survived by about a third. So I'd say he's probably got a good 100k, maybe 90k on his Pythion. Anyway, good game, DM Alexevich. That was a good game. It was exciting. So I'll do 5 more. And then I'm going to switch to Mr. Burrito's account. And I'm going to start trashing bozos with Taras. Celestial Glory. Sounds glorious. Sounds like a place you'd see a lot of paladins and angels and archangels and cherubs just kind of hanging out and drinking ale and singing songs about how great Jesus and Allah and Muhammad and, you know, all the other cool people. Moses. All the cool people that hang out with all the people in heaven. The Archangel Gabriel. See, I'll take the monkey. We'll take them. Cardiel. Is Cardiel part of the canon? Or Godseeker and Neri? They should be. Every time I look at the design of Godseeker and Neri, oh, speak of the devil, there's Cardiel. I wonder, what happened to Godseeker Neri's face? Was she fighting a demon that burned her, or did, like, God touch her in the face and burn her like that? This is what you get for looking for God. You got Baron. So... bombs? Bombs. Okay. So he's got a bomber. That's going to be bad news if I happen to have nothing but stone skin, which is what I happen to have. I'd like to get rid of that Cardiel, though, and hope for the best. So we'll get rid of Cardiel. It puts a time limit on this fight. So I would really like it if Mithralia goes first. I keep talking about how I maybe need to pump a little bit more speed into Mithralia to go first, but she should cut ahead and be able to cleanse. I think I designed her that way. But I just don't know. So he's going to bring in his bombs. I'm actually okay with... Oh no! I was going to say, I'm okay with... Yeah, anyway, good game. I got to speed her up just a little. She doesn't cut ahead of any of them. That's a problem. That needs to be fixed. I'm not going to do that just now, but that is the lesson right there. I need to speed up my Mithrala by enough. I had her at this speed because of a specific comp too, but I don't use her in that comp anymore. I think I was using her in a very fast spider team, but now I just burn the hard spider out. It is important to have your cleanser to be able to cut in. Annoys me to no end when my opponent does it, but I totally could have won there if I just had her going at a better speed. So it goes. Plarium, please fix this. I don't know what's going on here, but this is not right, and this is not something on my end, and I refuse to believe you just can't find an opponent. There are millions of us. I don't know if there are millions of people playing at any given time in live arena, but I call BS on you not being able to find an opponent there. DJ Man. Okay, DJ Man. It sounds like a superhero that has a power of, like, he's just really good at selecting songs and making those record scratch noises. He'd probably be the lamest superhero ever, but he'd probably still be cool. He'd be like, yeah, my power's lame, but I'm awesome. So he's got two really tanky nukers here. When I see tanky nukers, I think bombers, right? So let's start with these two, just to prepare for whatever may come. I'm feeling more optimistic by the pick. Nope, that's not a bomber. I'm going to go with Gaius. I'm going to go with the Rat King. I think I'd be used to where they are on my roster by now. You would think that. I would think that. I don't think that. I have the curse of a very disorganized mind. Easily distracted. Easily bored. It's a problem. So we're dealing with Uko. We'll deal with Uko. We'll not deal with Yumeko. But I think that's the choice I have to make. I'm losing Mithrala. Good call. Very good call. So we'll open with him and hope for the best. Uko's actually a little annoying because when I come in with the stone skin, he actually gets an extra chance to remove them because he's doing two different attempts to remove. Is it two different debuffs each time? So he's got a better chance than a Kymar at removing debuffs, or at removing buffs, at removing stone skin. So we'll see. We'll see if he can do it. Oh, he can do it. He can absolutely do it. But guess what? Guess what, my dude? Let's do this. Try to shut some stuff down on them. Maybe you can take him out, but Sun Wukong might have enough time to get back up. And if he does, you guys are in trouble. You're in trouble, DJ Man. You're in a lot of trouble. Oh, you're in big trouble. You're in big, big trouble. Well, let's end this. Let's end this charade. Good game, DJ Man. Almost got me. I think I was watching Mr. Burrito do live arena like just an hour or two ago, and he says he usually bans Uko, which is a good call. But I think I have to go with Yumeko until I have a proper response to it. I feel like between Mithrala and Candrafon, if I take both of them, both of those together are still maybe half a response to Yumeko or Warlord. It's just too powerful. It's just too much hate there. Not sure what to make of this opening. This could go in a lot of ways. So you know what? If I see support like this, I'm thinking maybe I want a strong reviver support. So I guess today I'm going with the defensive paradigm. Interesting lineup. So we got 2 crowd controllers. This guy can probably also nuke hard. Actually, this is the 3rd crowd control. Actually, all 4 of them technically are crowd controllers. Maybe I need another cleanser. I don't usually bring her. And I also hate it when people bring 3 revivers. So I feel like a bit of a hypocrite by bringing one, but I feel like I'm going to need the extra cleanse power. And then I have to make a final pick. And that final pick, it better be somebody that can nuke. So we could go with Leo. Leo's actually a great choice. He's difficult to crowd control. They're probably just going to ban Leo. So I'm fine with bringing him. But I'm practically invincible. This is the thing. I don't even think I need much of a strategy. He doesn't have a reviver. And I bet Phantom doesn't have an extra nuker if I take away Mashald. I don't know how hard hitting anybody else could possibly be. And that is an interesting choice of ban because I still have 2 nukers. And she's honestly, she's my least favorite of the 3 support champs. So maybe I'll just go with speed so that I can be as fast as possible. Maybe I can even outspeed Phantom. I'm optimistic about this fight. I don't know that it'll be fast or graceful. But I can put up block debuffs. Kymar can strip it. But I can put it right back up. He used the reset for... Did he just go full auto? Now I'm beginning to wonder if this guy's just not really thinking. If he, like, started a fight and then just walked away from the computer and decided, whatever happens, happens. Which I'm going to admit, I've done that before just to see what would happen. Didn't record it or anything. I just sort of left it to do whatever. And I think I won more often than not. But this wasn't a lower tier. But I was amused that the AI was actually doing a better job with my account than my opponents were doing with theirs. So this, I mean, this could take a while to chip through, but it's just a matter of time. Yeah, why not? We'll go for the AoE. Krisk is not looking too healthy. Sure, let's target the Krisk again. And this might be game. Snap. Let's drop her. Now, yeah, I mean, he's still going immediately. So I assume he basically either got disconnected or he walked away from his computer wanting to see what the AI would do. Well, let that be a lesson to you. The AI is probably not as good as you are. But I guess it depends. Okay. I'm going to lead with... If I'm dealing with Monkey King, maybe I want Duchess. And Elvo? I want some kind of response to the Monkey King, just in case. So I'll bring Ramen too. Oh. Okay. Don't see this often anymore. But he's got the Venus Cupidus paradigm. I kind of want to go for the Helicath paradigm. Definitely want block damage. Could even try it this way. So that either way, I have somebody who can put up a block damage. I did build Emic out recently. Be good to have him. Last guy needs to be a nuker. So don't be stupid, Gavin. Bring a nuker. Candy's a good one. Oof. Now I kind of want Ultimate Death Knight, but that could be really awkward if he gets banned. I could bring Leorius. Leorius is difficult to crowd control. Could also just ban the Siphi. That would solve that problem. Leorius also has really good synergy with Emic, and this is only just now occurring to me. If I get rid of Siphi, I don't have anywhere near as much revive mechanics to worry about. I bet this guy's in Stone Skin too. I could also just ban him and only be dealing with the Monkey King, but you know what? I'm going to let you keep your pair of lovers. I'm going to let you keep it. And I'm losing Ramen of all choices. That is very interesting. So I'm going to go for the defense, because I assume speed will probably only work against me. I want to guess that Monkey King has a lot of accuracy. You know what? Venus probably also has a lot of accuracy. So there are going to be a number of ways to strip my damage blocking antics. Anyway, let's start with the increased attack. Emic, what are you going to get up to? This raises an interesting question. If somebody's under taunt but invisible and someone else is not invisible, what happens? Alright, let's put this up. So, Emic is unkillable and it cannot be removed. Unfortunately, the Jester thing that he had was removed and is now on Monkey King. Perhaps not the guy I wanted to attack. This is a very good question. I'm going to patiently just attack the Monkey King. Okay, Leo. This should hurt. Honestly, this should really hurt. So, no more Reviver for you. He's thinking. Youch, no more Reviver for me either. That is very rough. Alright, well, attack all enemies. That gets rid of him. Well, let's put up the block damage. That Monkey King is in a very interesting position. I don't know how to beat him, but right now he doesn't know how to beat me either. I think I have this game just because of the way turns work. Like, well, maybe not. Yeah, I beat him with a sheep. Anyway, good game. Let's do the final fight. That fight was very amusing. I mean, I don't know whether to say a good fight because I don't know whether we both did a good job or both did a bad job. But it was interesting. I'm gonna go with the Monkey King. Oniony, or Ion I, depending on how you translate it. I don't love dealing with Necrid or Baron. Maybe I'll go for something tough. I'll take these two, and we'll see where he goes with this. This is the final fight of the day. I'm not as afraid of things going on too long. Mortu Macabre and Uko. Well, I'm gonna need some more nukers. I wanna bring candy for sure. And you know, having a third reviver / support champ is not a bad idea. I could also bring Kymar. But I'll bring Arbiter. Feel like I almost never bring her. She deserves some airtime. So RB, you're up. Unless you get banned. And 100% I want to get rid of the Mortu. I mean, Baron is scary, but Mortu will just start killing people and I won't be able to get them back. So you ban the Duchess, makes sense. Let's take the speed. I'll put Arbiter in the lead. So, Onion, what are you taking? Speed, defense? Speed, defense. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Defense makes sense. I mean, he does have a defense-based nuker here. So I'll get my increased attack up. I guess we want to get rid of him first. Probably. I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to do this now or do I want to vanish? I'll do this now. Show me how hard you hit. And show me how hard you hit. Oh, snap. That is hard. So, now I have to worry about this Baron. Because, you know what? This Baron may very well be able to just murder the whole party. I wouldn't be surprised. Here it comes. Oh, we survive. Okay. No problem. He's still behind the stone skin, though. I don't love that. Just vanish. Let's see if we can steal it from him. Oh, we can. Well, good game, Onion. The RNG gods were not in your favor today. We're just not in your favor. So that's a wrap for the fights. Let's have a look at the battle log, see how I did. Ended strong, started weak. It's another 5-5 day. I'm okay with this. As always, it just means that I'm doing well enough for the level I'm currently at. May not push much further. We're at 1200 today. That's about it. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow for Halloween. I'll try to do something special for Halloween. Take care.